invite you to gently close your eyes. Take in a deep, deep healing breath. A sacred and holy breath. The breath of God. Infilling you with life force energy. I call forth the infilling of the divine light of the Christ. I call forth a perfect circle of light and love to surround you. I call forth the holy healing breath of God to breathe within you. And I call forth the power of the Holy Spirit to move through you now. To move the energy into your heart of hearts. To bathe your heart in the power of love. And to pour forth from your heart like a river of healing light, touching each and every cell, renewing, restoring, and regenerating as it moves through you and around you in a halo of healing light, immersed in the Christ energy, bathed in love. Imagine yourself walking through a beautiful sanctuary within your heart. And you're surrounded in all the beauties of nature. Plants and trees and multicolored flowers in full bloom. And as you walk through your sanctuary, all of nature bows at your feet to honor who you are on your sacred journey. You feel so peaceful, so relaxed. And you notice a beautiful glowing light that is approaching you on the path. Your heart is filled with a sense of awe and wonder of what awaits you as the light comes closer and closer. And out of the light steps the beloved mother and the Christ within your heart. And they walk right up to you and look into your eyes. You can feel their warmth and their loving blessings. And as you look back into their eyes, you notice the reflection in their eyes is that of you. And you are reminded that there is no separation. And this comforts you. And the beloved mother embraces you and holds you dearly, heart to heart. And tells you that you are precious and loved and that she is always with you every step of the way. She places a blue rose upon your heart to remind you of her loving presence in your life. And this comforts you. And the Christ reaches out with those powerful healing hands and touches your heart, igniting your heart in the power and the love of the Holy Spirit. And that Spirit soars through you like a river of healing light, touching each and every cell. Blessing you in spirit. And you allow yourself to receive this blessing. And it comforts you. And the angels gather all around you as they did the day that you were born. And they celebrate you on your journey. You feel so loved, so supported. And the beloved mother and the Christ take your hands and walk the path with you, that you may know you are never, ever alone. And soon you come to a beautiful pool of crystal clear healing water. And the angels gather all around you as the Christ walks you into the healing waters, and you sit down in the waters. You feel so peaceful. And the Christ reaches down and touches the water and anoints your head and your heart, bringing your mind and spirit into perfect harmony. And the angels gather the healing waters and gently pour them over your head, over your being, washing away all of your fears and worries. And you know that all is well. And the angels lift you up into the heavens and wrap their wings around you and hold you dearly heart to heart. They whisper words of blessing into your ears. Beloved one, we are always with you. We love and support you exactly as you are. There's nothing that you have to do, nothing to prove to be loved. Call on us every day to remind yourself of that heavenly presence that's always with you. And they lightly stroke your hair, offering you that loving, healing, angelic touch. And every cell of your body drinks this blessing in. You feel such a deep, deep sense of peace. You know that all is well. And the angels bring you back down to Mother Earth, bringing heaven to earth on your sacred journey. And the beloved Mother and the Christ take your hands once again and walk back along the path with you. And you know that you have come home. For home is where the heart is, and God is always home. As you walk back into this room, bring the thought of a beloved one in your life that might be in need of your loving thoughts, your holy visions. And send them a blessing, heart to heart, knowing that all blessings of the heart are indeed received in love. So do that now. And know that you have reached out and touched another's heart today. And your loving thoughts, your holy visions have made a difference in their lives. Now reach out and touch the planet itself and everybody on the planet. For we all come from the same source. We're all in this together. And send everyone and everything, including the planet, a blessing from your heart. And know that your blessings are so, so important. Now take another deep, deep God breath, infilling with life force energy. Feel the power of that breath, making you feel so peaceful, so relaxed and rested. May God bless you on your journey. May it be one of peace every step of the way. Now find yourself walking back into this room. And know that you are loved, that you are blessed, that you are God's dream come true. Amen. Our women and our children. Let there be light. Just take another deep breath. How many of you have noticed that there's a whole lot of craziness going on in this world? And how many of you have it in your own life? Yeah. I want to tell you a story about my daughter who lives in Florida, in Daytona Beach. And she had a dream. And it started after the shooting at Parkland High School in Florida. And her dream was that we could do something about this to make a change in the world. And she wanted to be a part of that. It was really important to her. And she prayed on that every day. We talked about it a lot. In the state of Florida, after that shooting, did something remarkable. They made a decision to do something about that. And so they instituted a new program in Florida, bringing mental health therapists into every school in that state to deal with these particular things. And my daughter was one of the very first ones that they chose to be in school. And every day before she goes to work, she holds the holy vision for peace and harmony. Because we cannot allow our children to have to go through these things. We just can't. And so she's been dealing with a lot of things since she was hired. And she was chosen, and I'm so proud of her, as the Mental Health Therapist of the Year. I want you to think about this. This is really important. There's a lot going on right now. A lot going on. Let's go back here a little bit. Our thoughts, our words, our dreams, our visions are really important in how we deal with all that's going on in the world right now. I grew up in Unity. I've been in it all my life. And I've been involved with psychology and counseling and healing for a good portion of my life. And I've seen all kinds of things going on. I've been to Vietnam. I know what war is. But I'm telling you right now, this is so important that we contribute to the healing of this planet by being in love and peace in our hearts as much as possible, no matter what's going on the planet. Because that's where we can hold the holy vision. It doesn't happen from the ego, because its job is to survive. But the heart's job is to thrive, to learn, to grow, to awaken, and to be in peace as much as possible, no matter what's going on. And I know that isn't easy. I know it isn't easy. But our thoughts are incredibly important in what we create in the world. Egoic thoughts contribute to the difficulties of the world. Heart thoughts contribute to the solution to the difficulties of the world. So every day, in every way, our mission, if we choose to accept it, is to be in the heart as much as humanly possible, to think holy thoughts, to send out blessings, to be in peace. I've told this story before, but I want to tell it again. Because one of the most important ways to be at peace in our life is through the power of the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is exceptionally powerful. And sometimes it's soft, and sometimes it's really strong. A number of years ago, about 7 or 8 years ago, I had severe pain in the right side of my head. Some of you have heard this story, but it's important. And the pain started off being really sharp, and it started off at this side of my head, and it started creating nerve problems through the entire right side of my head. And it was pretty unbearable when it was sharp, but when it got to the point of being a burning, searing pain in the right side of my head, it became unbearable. And when I would have one of those episodes, my body would start trembling uncontrollably. My eyes would tear up. I could not function, and the pain was absolutely excruciating. I never even knew pain like that existed. After a week or two of this, I couldn't stand it anymore, and I went to my doctor. And I told him what was going on, and he examined me, and he says, I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but I'm not going to label it now. I'm going to send you to a specialist. So I knew it was something pretty serious when he said that. And so he sent me to a neurologist, and at that point in time, I couldn't even drive because the pain was so horrible. And so Margaret took me to this neurologist. I'd never seen it before. I walked in. I told him what was going on. He examined me and he said, you have a condition called trigeminal neuralgia. We have a trigeminal nerve on either side of our head, and it stems out in nerve endings all the way through your head and your neck on that particular side. Mine was on the right. He said, in the medical profession, we say that this is an incurable condition. And then he said, we sometimes in the medical profession call this the suicide condition, because people cannot stand the pain and they kill themselves. That egoic energy was so powerful that it literally knocked the breath out of me. I turned white as a ghost. I looked at Margaret and she was trembling. I saw my whole life pass before my eyes right then and there. But it did something important. I paused. And I called on the Holy Spirit to help me. And something happened. I moved out of terror into terrific. And Holy Spirit spoke through me and said, how dare you say that to me? I do not accept what you're saying. I will find the cure for this, and you are fired as my doctor. Yeah. I took Margaret's hand, we walked out of there. 2 days later, Margaret was working at the church, and I had something I had to do, so I had to drive. Whenever I had an episode, the only thing, until that episode subsided, the only thing that helped me at all was ice. So everywhere I went, I had to have ice, because I never knew when I was going to have an episode. I was driving on 17 in the left lane, about 55, 60 miles an hour, and all of a sudden, I had a burning, searing episode. Excruciating pain. So severe that I started trembling. My eyes teared up. I could not see in the left lane going 55 miles an hour. And I thought, my first thought was this: oh, this is it. This is where it ends for me. But I called on the Holy Spirit. I said, if there's any way that I can get to the right lane and over to the shoulder without running into anyone, please help me out. To this day, I don't know how I did it because I could not see at all. Somehow I managed to get to the right lane, then got over to the shoulder, parked the car, trembling uncontrollably, grabbed the ice, put it on my head like this, and I looked up, which is always a good thing to do when you're distressed. Look up, and I said, God, if there's anything out there anywhere that can help me, please tell me what it is. True story. I swear to God, within 10 seconds of saying that, there was an announcement on the radio. Never heard it before, never heard it after. And the announcer said, there is a new medical clinic in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the only one of its kind in the world, where an engineer and a medical doctor have created a new laser, a hot laser, that heals nerve condition problems. And then they started naming the conditions. It's very Hollywood-like. They named about 9 or 10 conditions. And then the guy says, and the last condition that they're having a whole lot of success with is called trigeminal neuralgia. I swear, in that moment I thought God was talking to me through the radio. And they gave the phone number. So with ice on one side of my head, I whipped out my cell phone. I called right then and there, and the first miracle happened. A medical doctor answered the phone. Now, when does that happen? So that was a good sign to me right away. And I told him what was going on. And I told him what the neurologist said. And he said, you come here right now. We're going to help you. I said, I'm on my way. I went there right then and there. And they started working with me with this amazing hot laser. It literally goes up to 4 inches deep into nerve conditions to help to soothe and heal those conditions. And I'm here to tell you, they healed me. They healed me 100%. Now, why did that happen? Because in the midst of that horror that I was being told, I paused and made a shift from here to here by calling on Holy Spirit. And I claimed from the Lord God of my being that I was not going to go through that. I was not going to believe what he said. I was not going to allow that to be created within me, and I would find the cure. And God said, so be it. That's how it works. That's how it works. Now you fast forward all that to what's going on now. All things are possible. We can turn things around on this planet. The first thing is to call on Holy Spirit to move out of our fears and worries and discomforts into the divine part of us that knows all things are possible. And to project that knowing out to the planet and take action on that knowing to turn things around, to love, to support, to live in the heart, to embrace what is. Everything happens for a reason, even what's the craziness that's going on right now. As I said, my daughter lives in Daytona Beach, and my grandkids go to school, our grandkids go to school there. 2 days ago, I heard a thwarting of a potential mass shooting in Daytona Beach, Florida. My very first thought was, oh God, those kids. And I just started praying. I just started calling on the Holy Spirit. We got to keep that up every single day, no matter what it looks like, no matter what's going on. We got to keep that up. We can't let the fear and the worry overtake us. I believe that on some level, before we came into this lifetime, we all chose to be here at this time. I totally believe that. And if indeed that's true, we have the equipment within us to turn things around, because that may be our very purpose of why we're here. Amen. To be the ones to turn it around. Amen. Amen. Absolutely. So every day, in every way you can, call on that Holy Spirit to move out of here into here, out of our worrisome, fearful thoughts into our holy thoughts, and project those thoughts out to wherever you go. Because we can and we will make a difference. We will turn this around. We're not going to let it overcome us. And together, we can do it. Because the Christ said that we can do all of the things that he did and greater. The Christ, the divine, is knocking on our door right now, saying it's time to take action on that. It's time to take action. The day I left Vietnam, we got on that plane. They were rocketing the airbase. And the way we left was everybody was laying on the floor of the plane praying to just get out of there. And that's where I really got in touch with the Holy Spirit. I was praying hard, and I was calling on that Holy Spirit to help everyone out on that plane to get out of there. But at the very young age of 19 years old, I I got to know the Holy Spirit really well. And I've called on the Holy Spirit ever since then. And I'm calling on Him now for every one of us, every day. Because this is an important time. And God is knocking on our door, asking us which way we want to go, into fear or love. I, for one, choose love. How about you? We can make a difference. This afternoon, from 1:30 to 4, Margaret and I, and this is a rare opportunity because we don't get to work together too much anymore. We're going to do some powerful stuff at the new property. We're going to do Native American experiences. We're going to do some powerful healing with blessings. We're going to do Psyche. We're going to do all kinds of really great things, and we're going to do it together, and I'm so excited about it because it just doesn't get to happen very much. And so we're asking you to come out and support us and to support yourself, to be in your heart and be at peace in these crazy times, because we are the ones that can make the difference. We are the ones that can make the difference. And this afternoon, we're going to go for the gusto big time. It's going to be pretty powerful. I highly recommend it. We're going to start at 1:30. We're going to have registration at 1:15 at the new property. We're going to have snacks out there, and you're welcome to bring your lunch out there and eat it before we do the workshop. Pray about that. Ask the divine within you if this is right for you. Because where two or more are gathered in God's name, we can make a difference. We can turn this around. We can turn this around. I want to thank you for your presence, because your presence on this planet makes such a difference. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that God is cheering us on every step of the way. So let's do it together. God bless you. Thank you.